welcome back to my channel, and today I'm gonna be ranking my top 5 animes of all time. I meant to put up 5, so let's get into it. Basically, the reason I wanted to compose this list is just because I've always been into it. For me, it's always felt like a place I can escape to. If you're a fan of animation, period, then there's just so many great ones out there. But for me, it's my taste really just depends on my mood, because it's really whatever. Because sometimes I like the comedy ones, sometimes I like the action ones, and sometimes I like the romantic drama high school ones. So it's it just depends on how I feel. Okay, so my number 5 is gonna be Hunter x Hunter. It's really popular right now. I feel like everybody's watching it. And basically it's a story about a main character. His name is Gon, and he wants to become a hunter like his dad, but his dad left him at a young age to become a hunter, basically leaving him abandoned. But I guess that motivates him to become a hunter. Become a hunter, you have to complete the hunter exam. So basically the story goes, and he meets this other kid. Ogon, he's I want to say he's 13, 12 years old, but when he leaves his home, and then he meets his best friend. His name is Killua, and basically Gon is kind of the innocent sweet one, and then Killua is like the evil version of him. His friend Killua, he's a serial killer. He's from a family of certified serial killers, but they become best friends even though they're so different, and they're so cute. They're so cute together. Yeah, and then the next phase, so they meet and they have to train for the hunter exam. Long story short, I don't want to spoil it, but obviously they pass the hunter exam, and from there there's a team, and they just fight monsters and demons as he looks for his dad. I would say that Hunter x Hunter is an action anime. If you like a lot of action, this is going to be for you. And the animation is very nice. I really like it. Super modern and urban. Okay. Black Butler. Black Butler is so good. It's one of my favorites that I've ever watched for so many reasons. So first, what makes this one so different, at least to me, is that the setting, Victorian London, that era, right? The 1800s London, just dark, grimy. I don't know. I think of the medieval ages. I don't know, just nasty. And that's where it takes place. And the main character is a 12-year-old boy. His name is CL Phantom Hive. He's just this rich kid. I think his mom is dead. I think she died in a fire or something. It's just a lot. But basically, he's by himself, but he's rich, so he has a butler that takes care of him. His butler's name is Sebastian, and I think he's a demon. And they have such a close bond, chemistry and connection between this 12-year-old boy and this grown man butler demon. But I don't know, they really mesh well together, but it's also just kind of weird. But I think they made a really dark, on some demon, devilish, satanic promise. CL, the main character, I think he promised to let the demon have his soul or eat him or something like that in exchange for taking care of him. And by taking care of him, it's not only being the best butler in the world, he's literally amazing, but it's also killing people. He really kills. That's what he does. It's just dark, and some parts of the show actually kind of scared me a bit. It's a little bit eerie, and I don't know, I like that. My number 3 is Super Gals. This is what really got me started. I think it's one of the first I ever watched, and one of the best. That's why it's number 3, because nothing really compares. I think it's so unique personally. It's based in Shibuya, Japan, and the big city and you know the city's always moving. It's about a teenage girl named Ron. She's like just like a badass, like she runs the city, like everybody respects her, and if you're not gonna respect her, like there's gonna be problems. Like she really runs her city, like she actually does run it, and people just be trying her. She goes through drama with boys, she goes through drama with girls that be hating on her, and she goes through friendship problems, and we even like get to know like the friend storylines, and it's just so cute and funny. It's also very funny. It's just very lighthearted. I love it. I love the animation. I'm gonna include some like hopefully some pictures or clips in the video so you can see what I'm talking about. My number 2 is gonna be Samurai Champloo. If you know, you know. This one is really popular. I think on the low, I don't know. These two samurais, they're not cool with each other at all. One is super chill and the other one is just kind of like really like chaotic, but he's like the cool guy. And then there's this girl, and basically I think she's looking for her father or something, or trying to figure out what happened to her father. I don't know, I don't really remember. But the animation in this one, for animation, this show takes the cake. Like from the music, oh my god, the opening theme song is, and with the ending credits, it's one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard in my life. Like it makes me cry. In like rural Japan, obviously whatever time period samurais are around, you know, so it's like years ago, and you're still wearing like just like kimonos and stuff, like traditional wear. And from like there's just so many nature shots and it's so beautiful. Like they really pay close attention to detail, which is like one of the main reasons why I just love this stuff so much. Hilarious show, entertaining from episode 1 all the way until the end. Definitely action/comedy with a little bit of drama. It has everything you need. It's one of the best. It is what it is. My number 1 has to be GTO. It's basically about a gang member who becomes a teacher, and it's hilarious. And there's so many life lessons. It was created in the 90s, so it just has that entire 90s aesthetic as well that you get from like 90s animation versus like more recent animation. And it's just, I don't know, it just hits home. It's really good. Storyline is crazy, action is crazy. It's the best high school show that was ever done, in my opinion. So yeah, that is my top 5. Comment down below what's your favorite. Tell me so we can please swap and exchange. And yeah, stay tuned for my next video.